So you both have mentioned the process of setting expectations in the sales process, and then after the fact, once things are live. One of the things that we frequently hear, especially from local business customers, is why don't I see my ads? And we all giggle at that because it's funny to us as insiders, but for someone experiencing it, walk through break that question down, what it means, and then like how you would respond to it from a client perspective. Nick, go first.
So why don't I see my ads? I usually, and I'm a bit of a smart ass, as people know. I'm a cynic to a point. So when somebody asks me that question, I ask them, why don't you spend $20,000 a month? Like, so if they got a minimal budget and they're asking, why don't I see my ads? And we're only running at a specific time and trying to get the cheapest click possible, and our search impression share is 25%, then my first question out of the gate is, why not spend $20,000 a month? And maybe you'll see your ads 9 times out of 10, because it's an auction. Because you can't dictate what Google's going to show and what they're not going to show, because at first we'll start out as a joke when they ask that question, like, how come I don't see my ads? We're like, well, because you don't have unlimited budget, right? Because if you want to cover everything, and we have clients that will come back and try to do that because you have that vanity of, I want to have my ad show up every time. Yep. Because it's not fiscally responsible to do so, is what we tell them. That's not smart money to do that.
Right.
But then we explain to them, hey, it's an auction. Google does what they want to do with that auction. They place you where they place you. You can have a 98% search impression sharing. You might not see your ad at some point on that, but at the same time, it could be because of what your avatar is on Google. When you're signed into Google, what you're searching for, Google might know that they don't want to show you that because of what your search history is and what you're looking for. There's a ton of different factors that go into it. But we usually use a smart ass approach to it and saying, well, how come you don't have if you had an unlimited budget, I might be able to get you 9 times out of 10. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's a common question. It's typically people that are uninformed on what Google Ads is and isn't, because they're used to seeing their ad on Facebook, right? When they put stuff up in there, because Facebook, if you're doing a remarketing, retargeting ad, then yeah, you're going to be able to see that ad because Facebook wants to burn your cash as fast as possible. Yep. So yeah, that's how we typically approach it. You can try to make light of it and let them know this is this, but then you will get that one unique individual that wants to spend unlimited money. I don't know if they're trying to impress a girl or make their mom proud or what they're trying to do, but they just have to have their ad up on top. And we've burnt cash doing it. I don't love it, but we'll say, well, we can get you up there 9 out of 10 or 8 out of 10 times. So it's not smart money to do that.